guys, Caribbean Viking here. Just want to go ahead and give a quick thank you for everyone who's been supporting the channel so far. I did want to go ahead and put a quick video together. I've been receiving still a lot of questions about my old Avenger. Unfortunately, I do no longer have that vehicle anymore. However, I do still have some old footage and just wanted to kind of explain some of the things I had done to that vehicle at the time. I know one of the very common ones I did go ahead and receive was what is in your headlight. As a lot of you recall, you did go ahead and see a hole that was cut directly through the high beam of the driver's side headlamp. And to put it simply, I went ahead and saw how the Hellcat was and saw that feed that was on the Challenger and took a look at the Avenger, and I was like, I might be able to make something work off of there. I will go ahead and explain a little bit of what I had to go ahead and do to get that to work. It's a very simple DIY and can come out pretty clean, and it does add some function to it. So like I said, if you enjoy the channel, make sure to hit that subscribe button. But all you're going to go ahead and need is, first you're going to go ahead and and drill a hole into the headlamp itself. I do believe we did go ahead and start with doing a 3.5. It could go up to a 4. Would not recommend doing a 4.5, just so that way everything lays on there properly. But you'll go ahead and just drill that out. After that, you'll go ahead and get the intake hosing, and you would actually end up making a hole in the rear or the back of that headlamp as well, completely removing the mounting for the high beam light bulb to go in. You'll go ahead and cut that one open just as a matter of the diameter of whatever that intake hosing is, and literally you just go ahead and just feed it through until it reaches the front of the headlamp itself. I went ahead and actually put the weather stripping around where I cut the hole in the front of the headlamp, and then went ahead and fed the tube through that just to kind of make sure it's not going to get loose or anything. And then I did go ahead and just glue the drain filter right on top of the weather stripping, just basically to hold everything in there, because originally I had done it with no screen and it did catch a lot of rocks in there. But basically from there, you'll go ahead and then just move that intake hosing into whatever desired location that you're needing to go ahead and get it to your intake itself. One hint is wherever it curls down to the bottom, I did end up drilling a hole in that, just to prevent any type of like water or anything like that from actually being sucked into the motor. So more or less just having like a drain system on that one. I never experienced any issues with not doing that, but you know, safety precautions depending on wherever you live are definitely going to be recommended, so that way you don't hydrolock your motor. Anyways, the only other thing that you would need is to make sure your intake filter that is on your actual cold air intake actually has an opening in the middle of it, so you can actually feed a coupler inside of it. I believe the one that we did end up using was a 2.5 to 3 inch, if I can recall, or something along those lines. It may have been like a 2 to 2.5, but you know, just check your measurements. You can get everything at AutoZone. That's what we ended up doing. But essentially, that's all you're going to go ahead and do. Just go ahead and make sure it's all nice and clean. We did end up just spray painting the drain filter just to match, because I didn't want it to be chrome. But that's essentially all you need on there. Make sure if you have any questions or concerns, please feel free to reach out to us. I do apologize that I don't have more footage of this. Like I said, no longer have possession of the car. This is literally just all old footage that I went ahead and recorded from years ago. So make sure to hit that subscribe button. Make sure to hit the bell for notifications. If you guys have any other questions or concerns, please feel free to reach out to us at any time. But as always, we do appreciate your support, and we'll see you on the next one.